we have great music, but we have one of the best metal singers of whole Finland.
Ghost Cult Magazine welcomes in Johannes and Vili from Horizon Ignite. How are you guys doing tonight?
Thank you. Absolutely fine. I mean, first day of the summer and just had a nice little Snickers ice cream, so couldn't be much better.
Amazing, amazing. I'm kind of jealous. I want an ice cream.
Yeah. I
Even
was
though it's
looking for a I was looking for a bounty one, but well, I had to go with the Snickers.
there you go. We're on the eve of a new record for you guys, and a lot of exciting stuff going on. But first things first, I always like to start these off when I've never chatted with somebody before. Give us the origin story of the band. How did you guys form? There's a whole crew of you.
Yeah. Do you want to start, Johannes?
Yeah, well, actually, the the birth of Horizon Ignited has a lot to do with us too. So, like the first thing that happened was Willie was asking for help for some kind of home studio setup from me, and a few weeks later we had what we call Horizon Ignited today.
Yeah.
And yeah, so not, each one of us didn't have any projects going on at that time, so we decided to try something new, and then we found ourselves writing a couple of very good songs that actually turned out to be Plague of Dreams, Leviathan, and Fire and Glow. And then we decided that we need to do a whole album for this and build up a band around this project. And that's what happened in 2017.
Yeah, we have been playing together before also, but those projects were just more like drinking beer and playing some cover songs. And this time when we finished with the couple first of the songs, we just decided that maybe we could go a little bit more serious with this band.
Nice. What happens, every band starts off like a cover band, but you guys have a very defined sound now. You definitely have Horizon Ignited has its own thing completely, and you don't often find a band this heavy and also this tuneful and melodic at the same time. Maybe in some genres or in certain parts of songs, but you found a way to kind of put it together in a very special, unique way to you guys.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we had this meeting when we were starting this band, and we kind of set the guidelines for this project. And yeah, they were kind of odd, but we've been good at following those guidelines we made for ourselves. And like, this is the end result. Like there's the heavy riffs from me, and there are the melodies that really magically is able to pop out from his guitar.
And then this whole thing comes alive because our singer Okko he can go from like very soft cleans from the brutalest growls you ever heard, like snap of fingers. So that also helps.
Yeah, it's actually the cherry on the top of this whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we have great music, but we have one of the best metal singers of the whole fucking Finland here. Also, so
that's not just a jest. He's incredible, and that's saying a lot. Finland is, in my mind, one of the capitals of metal, and has always had great bands. So that's you guys are definitely making your mark, leaving your mark on this new album, and really excited to talk more about that. Obviously, we're still coming through like one of the worst times in human history. So everything is weird, and it's still, I know some people felt during the last couple of years they couldn't make music. Obviously, you guys did. Was this a record that's been in the works since before the start of everything falling apart, or is it something you guys kind of came up with during?
I think that we finished the writing of the songs, like, what was it? Maybe
I'd say it was something early 2020.
Yeah.
When we had all the songs prepared, and we really started planning to head out for the studio and the recordings.
Yeah, the COVID really didn't mess with us so much, I'd say. Of course, there's 2021 was a quiet year what comes to the gigs, but nothing else much.
Yeah, it was quiet for the gigs, but it gave us a lot of good time to focus on ourselves and improve this band on all the other areas except the gigs. I mean, we had this great time to build up some sort of team behind this band. I mean, the management, the record label, Nuclear Blast came as a result of 2021. So we didn't really waste that pandemic. We took the best parts out of it for like when you look it from our band's perspective. And we were a very small band, so that it was nothing like that some sort of wagon cancelled us.
Yeah.
So yeah, not too bad for us.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm glad. Are you guys Helsinki based or somewhere else, another city?
Actually,
we are from we are from Kouvola. It's a little bit smaller city, but it's kind of near Helsinki.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
And actually our keyboardist, he lives in Helsinki.
Okay.
When we have rehearsals, he drives here. It's something like 140 kilometers, a little bit less than 100 miles away from this city.
Thank you for that conversion for us Americans.
Yeah.
We don't do the metric system.
I realized it instantly when I said kilometers. Yes, no.
We should step up our game as an American. We should do better and join the rest of the world and stop being stubborn. It's only been like hundreds of years. We should join up, and stop doing what we do. But Towards the Dying Lands, man, what a fantastic album. And normally you don't get a record this long that's this good. Normally, bands front load the records. Things are back on vinyl now. So there's we make sure we have the single on side 1 and the hits, and then side 2, whatever else is left over. But you guys have a very strong record all the way through, and I dig it.
Yeah, that's what we actually
thank you.
Really wanted to do, and thank you. That's like that's how I should have started this answer.
Yeah.
But that's very much true, and we worked for that, and it is me and Vili who write the music for the songs. Okko is doing the lyrics and the melodies for the vocals, but we've been trying to leave out all those, like if we manage to pull out something that sounds well, if it sounds bad or if it isn't really good song, we just scrap the demo and never focus on that anymore again.
Usually we kinda know pretty much on the early stage when we start writing something if it's going to be good or if we decide that this can go away.
Yeah.
Nice. And then so the two of you compose most of the music and then you bring it to the rest of the band. Do they get to put their own parts on, or do you just kind of give them the bones of the song and say this is it?
Yeah, well,
I think like we kind of set the main frame for the song, and of course everyone can throw their own special spices what comes to the drums or keyboards or bass lines.
Yeah, actually, very much like that. We give the bone of the song them. But I'd have to say that this working method has been working really well, and we've gotten so much better composing our music like this, and I feel like we're going to go forward with this method as well.
Nice. You just put out
so too.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Nothing. Just comping Johannes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I just saw your brand new video for Beyond Your Reach, which is the lead track. Fantastic video. You don't get a lot, music videos. They don't have a lot of places to play, but record labels and bands are still making them, so we still watch them and we still share the news. But what's it like for you guys? Finally, we're coming out of this time. You're able to promote the new record and now make videos and maybe even tour.
I still think that it's cool that especially metal bands are doing videos. It's a lot of fun shooting them. Especially Beyond Your Reach, it was like a really hot summer day in Finland, and like we filmed it in this like big crater of sand, and the sand really puts the heat even more up. And then there was the sand were dusting all around, and I think I still had that sand on my guitars because we had to like kick the sand and it will dust like hell.
You got to stay hydrated. That's the main thing. Water or beer.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was water for that day.
And then beer.
Yes,
a couple of beers afterwards, but they didn't really have any purpose. It was more for like taste, but I don't know. We would have needed to drink something like seawater or something because we sweated our asses off on that sand pit.
Yeah, you guys look good doing it, and again, the video complements the song. It's a great first track on the record. And yeah, man, just really excited for this to come out. Nuclear Blast is hyping you guys. They've done a very good job as a label and a partner for you. What's on the horizon? Are you guys going to be able to tour properly? Are you going to play some festivals this summer?
This summer is going to be a little bit quiet, but the main thing for this year is waiting in fall when we head out for a big, massive European tour with Swedish Hypocrisy, Septic Flesh from Greece, and the Agonist from Canada. There's going to be 37 different gigs here in Europe, and that's the main goal, and that's kind of unbelievable tour for us. I mean, we got three of these legendary bands, and then there's us. Why?
Yeah,
how the hell did it happen?
Yeah,
but anyway, it did happen.
Yeah, and yeah, we are like never done any big tours or anything. Like I think the longest period of gigs that comes to a row is like 2 gigs, Friday and Saturday, and now there's going to be like 37 gigs in 6 weeks in 17 different countries. So it's kind of awesome.
Yeah, can't wait for that.
Amazing.
And it takes place on fall, which means that the weather is going to be really bad one here in Finland. But I'm kind of happy to know that we have this plan to head out to the southern Europe, like right next to the Mediterranean Sea. I'll be over there in October wearing shorts, whereas my friends here in Finland, they are looking for thicker coats like to fight the coldness. So yeah, I'm kind of stoked for that.
Nice. There you go. You can tease them online and call them and tease them. Yeah, that's a tremendous bill. We're huge Peter Tokren fans. We've interviewed him a bunch. We just covered them here in America. Maybe he's getting tired of touring, so who knows if this is the last Hypocrisy tour around the world. He'd rather just make more records in the studio and produce bands. But what a tremendous honor for you guys to get a huge major tour with the brand new record.
I haven't been following Hypocrisy that much personally, but I've heard things that was this their latest album. There was a big pause before the release of the album, like a long pause in between the releases. Yeah.
But he has 2 bands that kind of work all the time, and he also produces other bands. He's one of the best producers. If he retires
from busy man.
Yeah, he's so busy. If he retires from making music, he'll surely be still busy, employed by producing everybody else's records. And
that was kind of like a shocking news to me. I haven't even thought this whole tour in this way, but it might be one of the lastest tour.
Yeah, I know he said he was kind of done with touring America. It's hard to come here. It's expensive. It's a challenge. We're huge country. It's very spread out. And so 37 dates in Europe is like a few hours of travel between each show maximum. Yeah. And here in America, like from one show to the next could be half a day. So it's it's a grind on you probably personally. But you guys have time to work your way up to that. We would love to get you over here. I'm sure our European staff will get to cover you out there. I'm sure we're going to cover that tour. Very exciting times.
Yeah. Hopefully the US tour will take place sometime soon. I mean ASAP.
Yeah, of course.
It would be absolutely super fun to visit US. I mean, I've been dreaming of a road trip as a tourist in the US, like driving across the whole country or something like that. And well, yeah, if you add the gigs on top of that, yeah, it might be even a little bit funnier.
Yeah, it's not a bad deal.
Not a bad deal at all. Good time to make music.
Yeah, well, maybe if you do it 20 times in a row, you might just get a little bit tired for that. I don't know, but yeah, I'm willing to try.
We will check in with you and find out how you guys did. Again, Towards the Dying Lands is out July 1st on Nuclear Blast. Horizon Ignited, Johannes and Vili, thank you for spending your time with us. And be safe and good luck with everything. We're really looking forward to this record release.
Thank you, and all the best to you too.